Greetings and salutations, all you future winemakers. Welcome to the 2020 vintage. The reason I'm addressing you today is I want to talk about this whole COVID thing that we've all probably been hearing about ad nauseum for the last 5 or 6 months. Well, coming into this vintage this year, it's obvious that it's not going away, and we are going to have to accept that as how we need to act for this fall. So why this is important and why I'm reaching out to you with this video is that it's your responsibility to take care of yourself, and not only take care of yourself, but your fellow students. So what I mean by that is once we start this vintage and you're here in town and you're settled in and everything's going well, we have some things that we need to do as a team. The first thing we need to do is we need to wear masks. Now, if it's just simply a bandana everywhere you go, you can go around looking like an outlaw like I do. It's a lot of fun. The only downside is it hides my luxurious beard. But that being said, we need to be on top of our games. That means don't go to the bar. Don't go hang out with your friends, inside especially. Um, don't go to the store unless you absolutely have to. Make sure that you wash your hands and that you're being extra careful, because the problem here is that say you bring this virus to campus. Well, if our wines are alive, our wines need to be checked twice a day, every day. If we have to shut down for 2 or 3 days for cleaning, those wines aren't going to get checked. Now let's think about this even in a more substantial case. Say you bring that virus to campus and you give it to me, or you give it to Leonard, or Sabrina, or one of the team here. There's a reasonable chance that vintage ends for the entire class. That means 14 days of down, or until somebody gets better, or God forbid, one of us gets really, really sick and dies. That means that your actions, you, as a student who decided to go out and go to a bar or go someplace they weren't supposed to, go mingle in some way they weren't supposed to, bring this back, and they could effectively end your entire college career for your whole class, because your curriculum for your entire career here is born out of what you're going to do in the next quarter. So I cannot stress enough how important it is that we all work together in this, that we all do our best. We'll be having vintage outside. Almost all of our fermentations are going to be outside. We're going to be in masks. We're going to be outside. I have 240 gallons of 186 proof hand sanitizer here, also known as brandy, around to make sure that we are sanitizing everything really, really well. So this year we're going to have to be extra specially careful. And I'm going to put that onus on you. And I need you to work with me on this. We're all going to be doing this together, and you are responsible for your classmates as much as I am responsible. So let's all do our best this vintage. I look forward to having you all here, and let's make sure that we do this vintage cleanly, safely, and most importantly, let's make some great wine. Take care, and I look forward to seeing y'all.